Hello and welcome, Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. And today I will be bringing you the astrological forecast for the week of January 13th through January 19th, 2020. Hopefully you had the opportunity to check out my navigation forecast the other day, which will be your card that you're going to navigate through for this week. Choosing 1 to 6, one of those numbers, which will be a reflection of a card. That card is going to help you tell a story based on this week's energy. As we go through the astrological reading today, be mindful that you're going to be looking at your sun, moon, and rising sign. Should you not know that information, you can go to astro.com and get that information and really have a fuller picture, fuller story to help you navigate through this week and give you the right prescription to where you have to go for this week. So I'm going to get ready to shuffle up the cards, and today I'm being guided just to take the cards from the top and just pull them out that way. So we're going to be starting out with Capricorn. So Capricorn, if you have sun, moon, or rising sign in Capricorn, this card is for you. The card is in reverse. So in reverse just means the energy is very strong and powerful. Also means the message might have a little resistance to it, just to show in reverse. And it is about your higher self. So this week, it is your week to reflect on your higher self, to connect with your higher self. And interesting enough that just this past Friday, we did come from a full moon lunar eclipse, which actually activates us to connect on a higher level. So our chakra associated is the crown. So it is opening up your crown center to help you connect on a higher level. And the number 11 is resonating and connecting with the higher self as well. So that's the partnership that you're going to be having with yourself and your higher self, and allowing yourself to connect on that higher level. So Capricorns out there, this is your week to connect on a higher level with your higher self. As we move into our Aquarius, I love Aquarius as that is my moon sign. Let's see what Aquarius needs to hear for this week. Aquarius, your card is also in reverse. It's all about creativity. So perhaps you might have a little resistance or not feeling as creative as you like. Some key things that can help you jumpstart your creativity. Perhaps you can just dance in your house, sing, or even draw, even if you don't know how to. Do it anyway, because these will be things to jumpstart your creativity this week. Creativity is extremely important for you to navigate through the week to help you get to where you have to go. Using your solar plex, which is the chakra associated, to really trust your intuition and stepping yourself out of your insecurities and moving into a space of feeling more secure. And your creativity will definitely help you with that. The number associated is 66. 6 is a healing vibration, healing yourself and healing others. Moving into a 12, which brings you back down to a 3. That 3 is the creation and also communication that you are having. So utilizing your creativity to help you communicate better. So if those of you who are Aquarius, use your creativity, jump into your creativity, and allow yourself to step into the space of feeling more secure about what it is you are creating and communicating. So that's Aquarius energy. As for our Pisces, good old Pisces, which I love as well, my sun sign. What do you Pisces need to hear for this week? Pisces, interesting to follow pursuit from Aquarius. This is your week for communication. How can you communicate? Is it time to step in front of an audience and start sharing your journey, start sharing your wisdom? This is your week to do that. So utilize that energy to communicate this week. Stepping into your heart center, because as you do communicate and share, it does fill you up as a source of self-care, self-nourishment. Your number today is 1 and 2, so that 1 represents all about you communicating. To choose the partnerships you're going to be communicating with, bringing you into a 3 energy, which again brings you right back into communicating, and also a little bit of what the Aquarius has, that creativity. So using your communication this week, really stepping into speaking and engaging with your community. For you Pisces out there. Aries, what do you Aries need to hear for today? For the week of the 13th through the 19th. Aries, this is your week for love partnership. So when I hear love partnership, what I get from this is your week to get out. Get outside, socialize, put yourself in situations that you are not comfortable in. Go out of your comfort zone, go to someplace different so you can begin to find your love partnership. Chakra associated is the throat chakra, which is again backing right into the Pisces area, is communication. So in order to have a love partnership, you do need to communicate. And if you are already in a love partnership, Aries, this is your week to really work on communicating better with your partner. The numbers here is 6 and 3. The 6 is really about healing the communication with the partnership. And if you're not in the partnership, this is about really learning how to communicate so you can get into a partnership. So learning how to talk, communicating, socializing. That 3 is all about creating. You're going to be creating the loving partnerships this week with your communication. So being able to have more peaceful, calmful conversations with people. And this 9 energy that you have is there's a transformation coming about with your communication, how you are speaking with your partnerships, and how you would like to speak with a partner. So this is your love partnership week, Aries. Moving into your Taurus. Taurus, what do you guys need to know for this week? How to navigate. Taurus, your card is all about powerful. However, it is in resistance, but it's important for you to know. So step out of the resistance this week and step into being more powerful, utilizing your gut intuition, which is your solar plex, allowing yourself to feel more secure in your power. Say what you mean what you say, and honor it. 4-4 is really about the foundation that you are building around your powerfulness, around your empowerment, leading you into an 8 energy. So this is your week for abundance, and abundance definitely represents powerfulness. And when I think of power, being powerful, it is about how are you showing up in reference to success in your abundance. So for you Taurus out there, that's your week, that's your energy to be powerful, to step into your abundance and trust the process. Gemini, you Geminis out there, what do you guys need to hear for this week? Gemini, your card's also in reverse. This is your week of change. There's something you need to change. And it is focusing around the throat chakra. So perhaps maybe it is the way you're speaking or communicating or even listening. So there's a change that's coming upon this week that you need to implement in reference to how you are communicating. And we have that 5 energy. So with that change that you are going to endure this week, you are going to find some freedom in your life. And that freedom is going to bring a lot of fun and adventure in. But you do have to make the changes first. So this is your week to do some work. Change something surrounding communication. Who are you not communicating with, and how can you change that so the communication can flow better? So Taurus, you have a little work to do this week. Moving into, that was Gemini. Gemini. Taurus was our powerful card. So my apologies. Gemini, you have work to do this week. Gemini. Sorry for the confusion there. Moving into Cancer energy. Cancer, what do you guys need to hear for this week? I love Cancer as well. It is my rising sign, and it's also my husband's sun sign, so I love it. All right. Cancer, this is your week to focus on your health. So when I see this card show up, this is letting me know that perhaps you need to evaluate the way you've been eating, how much sleep you've been getting, how much water you're taking, how much movement are you doing, what kind of exercise regimen do you have, and are you spending some time in yoga, stretching perhaps, and even taking some walks. And maybe perhaps it's your yearly checkup just to make sure everything is okay. The orange is all about your sacral chakra, so it is your time for rebirth as you are focusing on your health. So having a rebirth regarding your health, reflecting on your health this week. So make sure you have a really healthy regimen going on to keep you healthy, and using your powerful 33, which is a master number, communicating excuse me, and creating a healing regimen into your regimen, or should I say a healing practice into your regimen, as this is for you Cancers out there to really focus in on health this week. So how can you change your health? What area in your life needs more attention regarding your health, and how can you become healthier? And moving into our Leos, what do you guys need to hear? Leos, this is your week with a little resistance of higher education. So perhaps you've been thinking about going back to school, or you're just looking to advance in a specific subject. This is your week to put your attention on that. It is going to bring you a lot of happiness, because it is the heart center with self-care. So focusing on higher education, perhaps it's time for you maybe to put an application in regarding a university, whatever it may be, or a CU course, whatever it might be, but it's definitely time for higher education. And 3 and 6, 3 is communicating, so it's about learning. And that 6 is that it's going to help you heal, because it's going to help you feel better about yourself. Moving into a 9, which is a transformation, a transition. So for you Leos out there, this is your week to really focus in on a higher education. Perhaps you're evaluating on going back to school because you want to improve your life. You want to maybe even, this may have a focus on the current job you're in, that perhaps by getting a higher education, you will be getting a raise. So that's your week, Leos. Moving into our Virgos. I love our Virgos, as it's my opposition sign and also my daughter's birthday. Virgos, what do you need to hear? Virgos, you're going to love this one. This is your week for financial abundance. What can you do this week to bring more financial abundance into your life? How can you create financial abundance into your life? So it's something to think about. Use your creativity to bring financial abundance in. Perhaps you might be receiving an unexpected check that's going to bring more financial abundance into your life this week. Perhaps you might do something creative that's going to bring you some additional financial abundance in. But this is your week for financial abundance, Virgos. And using your third eye to really create that and see how that can work for you. That 1 and 7, it's all about you. The 7 is about maybe sitting in meditation and visualizing how financial abundance can come in, and how that financial abundance is going to enhance your life and also improve your community. Because anytime we live in financial abundance, it's always nice to give as well. So it is a receive and give process. So Virgos, a fun week for you for financial abundance, to receiving unexpected checks, to be more creative, to create ways to experience financial abundance. So it's a fun week for you, Virgos. Libra, what does the week look like for you guys? Libra energy. Libra, this is your week for spiritual guidance. So perhaps it's time for you to sit quietly, connect with your higher power, maybe connecting with an archangel or two, or maybe even connecting with a loved one. But this is definitely a week for spiritual guidance. You've been looking, there's perhaps a question you've been looking to get answers on. This is your week to find those answers out, but you got to be willing to sit quietly. As you do receive the guidance, you are going to definitely heal your heart center, because that's what's all about, healing the heart. You're going to find some more peace and calmness with the spiritual guidance you do receive. Your number is 3 and 4, so of course the guidance is the communication. The 4 is all about how you are building a new foundation based on the answers you do receive from the guidance you are getting. Bringing you into a 7 energy, which is really about reflecting and allowing yourself some quiet time, stepping away from the crowds, and giving yourself this week to be alone. Be with you, get to know yourself on a higher level, get to really know what your soul really needs for nurturing, and that gives you an opening to connecting with your spirit guides to receive spiritual guidance. So that's a powerful one for you Libras, in reference to connecting on a higher level and really sitting quietly. Moving into your Scorpios. The Scorpios out there, my mom's a Scorpio. Yes, she's already crossed over, and she's my greatest spiritual guidance component. Scorpios. All right, Scorpios, your insight for this week is intuition, but it is in reverse, so it means there's a little bit of resistance. So you're being guided to let go of the resistance and allow yourself to trust your intuition, but more importantly, to trusting the intuition, your chakra here is really about connecting and getting grounded, allowing yourself to connect to earth and ground yourself so you can connect to your intuition. It's there, you just have to get grounded enough to be able to trust it. Using your 2 and 4 energy, the 2 is that connection you do have with your intuition, because your intuition is connecting you to your higher source and allowing you to step into your soul purpose and self. That 4, again, brings you right into the foundation, the new foundation that you're going to be building as you do step into your intuition. Your intuition is very powerful, but you do need to get grounded in order to trust your intuition, because right now, Scorpios, perhaps you're not listening to it, And interesting enough, you are a water sign, so you are emotional and very spiritual as well. So go ahead and step into your intuition and get grounded while doing so. As stepping into your intuition, you will begin the healing process for yourself. Very powerful week for you Scorpios, healing and intuition and being grounded. Last but not least, our Sagittarius, what you guys need to hear for this week to help you navigate. Sagittarius, this is your week to connect with the old soul. And this is twofold here. This is about connecting to yourself, recognizing you've been here before as an old soul, so you have many, many layers. And also there is someone who has crossed over that is looking to have a conversation with you, so connect with them. You may have to call on them. You may know right away who it is. You might be receiving messages already from them, but perhaps you're not paying attention. So this is your week to really pay attention to the old soul and trusting your intuition as the solar plexus calling you to trust and feel more secure with having this connection with your old soul. Number here is 2 and 6. So the 2 is the partnership that you're going to have with this old soul that has crossed over, your spirit guide. And the 6 is they're going to help you begin the healing that you are looking for. So you can begin to really trust and feel more secure and feeling safe with the things you are doing. So that is our astrological forecast for the week of January 13th through January 19th for each of your signs. Now remembering to take your moon, sun, and rising sign, combine them together, it's going to give you a story. It's going to help you navigate. And also your navigation card that I have posted yesterday for you, which gives you a way to navigate through this week. So those 4 cards are giving you key components of specific chakras to work on for the week, and also an affirmation. You'll have 4 of them actually, and some numbers with some major hidden messages. So putting those 4 cards together, the navigation card from yesterday and your astrological card from today, putting it all together to help you navigate through this amazing week that was followed by a full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer energy. So we do have a lot of energy going on this week. We're feeling with the lunar eclipse that we just recently have, this energy is going to be with us for 6 months. So you are going to be feeling many different experiences regarding healing. So many things may be coming up for you. So these astrological forecasts are really helpful to guiding you to where you need to go. So I do look forward to sharing with you next week's astrological forecast. And in the event you are interested in having your own private reading, feel free to email healingwithin76@gmail.com. Have yourself a great week and many blessings. Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Readings. Blessings.